Hi there. Welcome to City Skylines Riverdance, Hard Mode, Episode 24. As you can see, I have, excuse me, I have, it looks like oh, there we go. Okay. I've added lights to my cherry tree parks that had no lights in them in the last episode. And so I'm going to hit tab, see if I can't get down into one of these. I don't know exactly where I am here. I thought I went in at the... Where in the heck am I? I thought I went in at the bridge. Okay, maybe that's where the bridge is. Gosh. Okay, okay, so here's the corner. I guess it goes directly down from where you're standing, and although I was looking at the bridge, which is up there, there we go. We didn't have any light on this either, so I put a light inside the lady, and one shining up on the trees. The trees don't seem to be taking too well to the lighting. I may have to take that off, because... yeah. All the lighting that is shining up onto the lady seems to be really nice. That one shines up on her from the outside, and this one shines up inside of her, I think, from the inside. Let's see, where did I put the light? Oh, no, it's right there. It's in front of her. So if I went over behind her and look back, there would be... okay. Okay, good to know. Okay. So let's go and look at where I thought I was, which was up here on the bridge, going to the new extension that I made in the last episode of our new business district. Okay. Maybe the willow trees are not going to be happy with that special lighting. Because you get down here into this park, which had no lighting before, and now the lights are shining up at the willow trees, but they're just really not lighting them up at all. I mean, I put them directly under the trees. See, like this is like directly under the tree. But if you turn around and look at the tree, it's not getting any of that light up into it. It's not showing off the tree. It's just a bunch of lights. And I did not want that. So after this episode, I will go out and get rid of... Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize before that the field flowers and that these cat and nine-tail flowers lit up at night, but apparently they do. Well, that's cute. I like that. Okay. So this is our new district. There's not very much of it. Okay, there's really not very much of it here. It's just a little bit, or at least there wasn't that much of it when I went to go into this. There's where they're coming over the bridge where we just came from. Okay, let's see how far this goes. Looks like the sun's coming up ahead of us, so it's a good thing I got in here and looked at these parks when I did. I'll have to just come up with something else for lighting in these parks. Maybe just more fountains. Well, this is going much further than I thought it did when I first dropped down into the game on this episode. Okay, I put you on hold for a second and the sun got away from me. It's coming up fast. These parks are so pretty in the daytime. We need some small little bit of something to light them up in the evenings, though. Oh yeah, this goes a lot further than it did before. Okay, now this is an example of what I meant when I said that the park probably would not flatten out just because I flatten out those ridges that you can't see over. They're still there. Okay, we can go stand out here just past the park, right up here at the ridge, and look over. Don't want to get too close. Okay. But if we're actually in the park, which ends right here where these benches are, and we go to look over, of course, so you can't see anything because, okay, now up here where the park was squished up against the edge, now up there, I guess you could see something. Yeah, see, now that's flattened out the top a little tiny bit. And the benches are almost at the top where you can see something. Not quite, though. Not quite. Oops, I didn't pause for that, did I? I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I should be clearing my throat on pause. But you can see how although the park's not damaged by this, it does kind of work its way up the hill. Oops, oops. And then go back down. Okay, and we have now run out of businesses, so the businesses did only come out this far. I thought they came out a little further, but they didn't. But this is good. I mean, there's going to be more that are going to go in up here. Oh, they're already going in. There we go. More businesses coming in up here in our new area. And as you can see, we still have these big chunks of dirt that are just huge. I don't know what you call those. They're not cliffs. They're just big outcroppings of ground that are right against the edge. So you don't see over the edge most of the way. Okay, so we have some businesses out here now. This goes out quite a ways, and I didn't see a whole lot of businesses out further, but they're getting there. Okay. I'm gonna pop back out now, and it'll take me back to the beginning of the road where I started in the old business district. There we go. Hauls us right back to where we started, which was right here. Actually, it dropped me in right here is where it dropped me in at. Remember those? Okay. Just wanted to take a little look firsthand at our new stuff. What is that? Oh, that was the power line. This is a power line that goes all the way up from down here. I don't know if I can get back. See, there it is, right up at the top. It goes down to this one, down at the bottom. Comes from this other one way up on the cliff. I don't know if we can see that one or not. Yeah, way up there by the Tweety bird. Okay, let's see. I probably should be getting something done, so I'm going to put you on hold and do a little research here. Okay, I'm back. Now, in the big scheme of things here, which is what I was looking at, this area down here that I'm circling with the arrow is where we were. We took a walk along this road here and looked at these parks just now. And then, of course, that was the new business district. This is the old business district with the nightlife in it. And this is the area right here that used to have, and may still have again, um, garbage problems. Right now it's all cleaned up because that's at the end of a garbage run. But we'll see what happens later on in the day if we see red in here. I'll take out some more apartments and make more houses. Okay. Putting you on hold again while I decide what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm back. I've been researching crematoriums. If you look at this chart up here, all of this blue means that people are paying better taxes here. And if it wasn't for the fact that the parks were filling most of this area, they'd be like these guys are, paying really high taxes. Okay, land value is really high in those areas. But I think I'm going to move a crematorium over to this spot because there are so many dead people over in this area, and I might stick one in here too, just because I think having one in here is going to make a big difference in these two. So rather than put in new ones, because when you look, I've got all the capacity I need. Crematorium availability is huge. Don't need any more. I need to kind of move them around. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to move him over here. Right there. Ought to be good. Maybe even there. How far can I go? I think what I'm going to do is put him here, and then if I can get a road between these, just even a little one. Yeah. You don't want to let me do this, do you? How about here? Out. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. We have to go like so. There we are. Okay, so we have a road going across now, and that should mean that we have better coverage. There you go. From this crematorium. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. And then here, if I put one right here and I put a little road right here, right there. Why does it say space already occupied? I must have a clinic in there somewhere. Okay, so now we have another small road going through here. Two-way. And I'm going to then go down here, get rid of the roads part, grab another crematorium, and move it over here. See, now that covers a big area. And that area was already not all that great. Let's see what kind of difference that makes, if any, for those two areas. Well, I personally am not seeing any difference. I'm sure there will be later, or maybe there's so much blue here it doesn't matter. Hopefully we'll see. Now that's clinics that you see in purple. This is the crematoriums. But these are the two problem areas that I seem to have most of the dead people in, is out here on the ends. Maybe even out here I could put one. I think I have a clinic already. Yes. I have two clinics. I can put a crematorium in there as well. We'll just go down here and grab one and go over and place a crematorium right here next to the clinic. Okay. Okay. Clinics, crematoriums. Now, with those three spread out there, maybe that'll keep me from having such a huge dead body count. It's not going to happen immediately, but I expect it to happen soon. Okay. Just needed to do that before we went on. I think everything else is doing pretty well. No garbage problems as of yet. I do need to start getting some more water in here, so I'm going to put 2 more pumps in real quick. And electricity's pushing being bad, but it's not bad yet. Okay. Where are my... There's my pumps. Okay, I don't want to put any more water pumps here because I didn't make this deep enough. So I had to start putting my water pumps down below. So the water is going to go in here as close, as far out as I can get it, so that if the water goes down, well, it won't let me. I really wanted to take it out a bit, but there's nothing I can do about that, at least not now. I'll just have to hope this water level stays as it is. There we go. Okay, we're all lit up, so that's working. Okay, and then we'll go over here, and you can see how the water jumped up on this graph. But I always, like I said, want to have one more sewage pump than the water pumps. So I get down here where the sewage pumps are and put another one in. If it's red, it means it's on top of another one. If it's not red, it means that it has space to work. Okay, put that one in. Whoops. And then wait and see how long it takes for it to work. Whoa, it's going to get dark and we won't be able to see it working anyway if it doesn't hurry up. Oh! I forgot one tiny little thing. You can put in as many of these guys as you want, but if you don't have a pipe going from this one to that one, so that when you turn on the city, the water can start flowing from one to the other, you still don't have it working. So there we go. Okay, and there goes the sewer. Yes. Okay, now it's working. Although we can't hardly see it, can we? Well, let's see how our garbage trucks are doing. They're all headed out. This is the garbage area also for the incinerators. We have them on the inside here. At least I hope these are all incinerators. Yeah, they are. And I don't know if that was the last truck going out. I guess it was. I guess I better catch up. I want to grab this last one. Okay, so that's our last garbage truck. And we'll see where he's going because we're going to go with him to wherever he's headed at high speed through town doing the nighttime garbage pickup. Never even occurred to me that they run at night, but I guess they do. I mean, I set a budget for them to go in the evening. Okay, I am now inside the windshield. You can see bits of the windshield here. I am inside the windshield on this, and I did want to test something to see if I can get into another vehicle. Yeah, apparently I can. In night lights, in N lights, mod for first person, you couldn't do that. Okay. Oops, I think I've done something very bad. Let's go back and see what I did. What did I do? There. I got more than one here. Okay, let's break loose of him and grab this one. Doesn't matter which one we go for, I guess. Although I suppose we should go for one that's coming out right now and empty. Okay. Now, in N lights, you could not, if you were inside the windshield like this, you couldn't jump into another vehicle. If you were sitting on the hood, then you could. So I'm going to see if I can grab a different garbage truck, and I think I can sorry, had a coughing spasm, didn't want to subject you to it. Okay, in N lights you could not jump out from behind a windshield. I'm going to see if in Tony 56's mod, which is the one I'm using right now, I can, when I'm in blue, get out into somebody. I can get into that car. Can I get into, oh, if I could just see that truck long enough to get a hold of it. I'm not getting it. I got nightlife instead. There we go. No, I got the SUV. Okay, we'll work our way forward. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, we are in the SUV. And oh, what happened to the garbage truck that was ahead of me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in real trouble. We are in an SUV, but we're all, see this blue thing up here in the distance? We are also still in the garbage truck. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so you can't be in both. Apparently you can get yourself stuck in two vehicles at one time and still be in a different one. And I'm not sure how to, I think maybe if I had hit the blue button on the SUV, let's try this. Okay. I'm going to stop these guys long enough to, maybe I'll try this truck. Okay. So now supposedly I'm still in a blue button inside the windshield of this garbage truck. But if I get into this one, which is the forestry truck, but I'm still in green, there goes the garbage truck, and it's still got that blue button on top of it, which means I'm also attached to it. If I click the blue on this one, yeah. If I click the blue on the truck that I've just jumped into, then I can get loose from this one. This is a good thing. I'm still doing research on exactly how Tony 56's mods work. I do want to get back into this garbage truck, though. Oh, maybe I better not. Gosh, I really didn't want to be in this truck, though. Okay, tabbing out, tabbing off of the truck. Okay, and I wanted to do the garbage trucks, and I did a bad thing playing around when I shouldn't have. Okay, how many garbage trucks do I have coming this way? I have a couple. I think that's a garbage truck, yeah. And it's still not loaded, so we're good. Okay, now I'm going to stick with the garbage truck. Maybe if I kept everything on green, I wouldn't have the problem of blue means that you keep a hold of it and you kind of fish hooked into it, like a fish on a fishing line. I think if it's green and you jump to something else, there's a possibility that you don't have this problem. I don't know. I'm guessing at this point. I really am. Okay. Boy, it's really quiet at night. I hope when I get in a little further I'm going to hear some kind of sounds, because I hope I'm not doing this without sound. It sure seems like it. I'm not hearing any sounds. That's never good. Okay, I'm in the forestry department. Okay. Well, I did kind of want to see if we get up right on top of one of the trucks that are full of logs. Um, in the previous mod that I was using, if you got in right behind one of those and you got up too close to it, you actually saw past the logs to an empty, to the truck suddenly looked like it was empty again. Here we come, here we come. Come on, let's get close. Ah, I guess the garbage truck doesn't get that close. Other little vehicles do, but I probably won't get to check that here. If this jumps into a bunch of trees, we'll lose it. If it jumps into a building, we'll still be behind it. Oh, we're in the garbage truck. It won't jump into trees. Come on. Get your nose right up in his behind. No? It looks like maybe when you're in a garbage truck, you kind of have to keep your distance. Little vehicles get right up there on top of it, and although I am seeing blue sky through it when you get too close on some of those logs. So I think it probably still does the same thing. Okay. Okay, well, this is starting to be boring. So I think maybe I'll see if I can't jump myself into somebody who's one forestry truck after another, huh? Oh. Well, now I don't know what I'm in. Uh-oh. Well, whatever I'm in, I'm also attached to this one. Oh, but I haven't done the camera on it yet. That's the problem. There we go. Okay, so now I'm on the back of the forestry truck. Woohoo! I'm a blackbird or a fly on the back of a log on the back of the forestry truck. Well, this is kind of fun. Coughing fits galore here, folks. Sorry about that. Trying to just pause it when I have a little coughing spree. Okay, now he must be going from one forestry to another. Yeah. Delivering forestry products to lumber company. So he's going to the other lumber company down here past the new residential area, past the new business area coming up on the left. That's the one we started out this episode in, right over there on your left side. And there's all the new stuff on the left side that we just got started growing out there. And on the right side here, anytime now, we should be seeing the new neighborhood. Where is it? There should be a bunch of pink trees off to the right. There, here they are. They're coming up off on the right right now. That's our new neighborhood that we're hoping people will grow out into, because we got rid of the condos up on the plateau and apartments. Over on the right, just now passing it. Okay, nothing out here now but a swoop downhill into the other forestry department. Farming, if you can see it when we go down, will be on the right. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Nope, can't. This is on the right here is all forestry. And on the left, up on the top, you might see some trees along the ridge. Those are the trees that are part of the parks that we just put in on last episode, that we were walking through at the beginning of this episode, just to keep you oriented as to where we are. And of course, we all know what's on the big plateau up there ahead of us. That's where we started. That's where there were a lot of things. Here we go. I'm curious to know what happens if he jumps into the trees. Used to be if you jumped into the trees, the truck disappeared and you wound up back where you started. So we'll see if he's dropping a load in the trees or if he's dropping a load, you know, at one of these, at a lumber company. Which I don't know if that's a building or one of these patches of trees. Patches of trees are dangerous because you lose things there. I haven't been down in here in quite a while looking to see, you know, what this area looks like now. This is our one of our bigger, or going to be one of our bigger lumber areas. It's one big long street right now, but as industry is asked for, I might start putting more out here. I need to do oil and coal first, which is what we should do next. Okay, into a building and back out, we're safe. Returning to facility at Woody's Wood. Okay, well, he's going back where he came from, and I'm not interested in following him with that. So I'm going to try and tab out of him. Okay, so there he is, and there's the dialog box for him with the blue follow button. If I change that button to green, then it lets me get away from him. So we're going to go up out of the way here. Our farming department area needs a little bit more work on it. It also needs more people, but there's nothing I can do about that if all the people have... Oh, well, wait a minute. This has filled in. All right, this has filled in. So where I thought we'd get more residential, it's all filled in. Now let's go back up to where we took the residential off, which was, I believe, right here. Yep, right here where we did have apartment complexes, you know, like these. In the last episode, we took them off right in this area and put in housing. It has pretty much filled in, and so have these. So, and there's a whole lot of criminals. Do I have, how many police departments do I have up here? I have 2 there, but I haven't any on this plateau. Okay. Well, maybe we need one. Maybe I'll put one right here. Okay. What did that just cost me? Ooh, $600 a week. Okay, well, it'll be worth it if it gets rid of those guys. Now, I don't want to put any more housing here, and I'm going to be taking more off, so I think I'm going to add another street on over here. Let's see. I can add a street on and put the... oh, I don't want to do it there. I think I want to do it here. And this is going to be a hard one. So we'll do that in the next episode when I have more time. Right now, I want to go down here in the industrial area. And you'll notice that the dark green and the light khaki color, which is the oil and the coal right in here, you'll notice that they are, well, they're pretty much not there anymore around the industries that are supposed to be sucking them out of the ground. So all of this that is supposed to be oil and ore, there isn't any more oil and ore there. Okay? So these industries are actually paying extra money to bring in what they need to work with because they're not sucking it out of the ground anymore. So I think what I want to do is continue this road and this road up through the middle and then take roads coming off the sides of them. And then work my industry off of that for the oil and the... Excuse me. almost wonder why I bothered with the big streets. Okay, I have 2 rows of streets down here that have to be displaced to this rows. It's kind of hard to see the mapping stuff when it's this color. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, that. Unlike seeing it over here, well, I guess you don't. Okay. I think that's even. And then from here over, and from here, whoa. Boy, I did cut that kind of close, didn't I? And then from here out. See, I'm just trying to make new roads that are in an area where the oil and the ore, which is this differently colored areas. This is fertile area. This is oil area. You can see the different coloring. And this is all coal and uranium and gold and whatever, you know, ore. Okay, so now I already have, I think, that whole area covered. Well, not quite. I have to pull this out here a little bit. Didn't catch that I didn't have that part covered. Okay, so now we have all of the areas covered that have the ore in them. So industry will try to do that kind of industry there. Okay, so then when I take this under industry off, I want to have industry set up here. Oops, I'm going to have water. I am going to have water up in that area. I guess it'll be just as easy to go straight across here and over and up and over and out. Okay, the only thing I'm missing is this piece. Okay, because I don't think I'm going to run anything along here. All right, so now I need to take my new industry out along here and out along here. Okay. And temporarily, at least, I'm going to want to run electricity down here. Maybe the best thing to do is to run the electricity along the back side of this. There we go. Okay, maybe I should be running, yeah, I should run it up here. That makes a lot more sense than doing it out here where it may not get anything. This way it gets electricity. Hopefully, there we go. There goes the electricity. Okay, and then when these come off, the new stuff can go in. Okay, so now if I go back and I push, oops, I didn't want to make a new one. If I go back and I push these out of the area where there is no ore anymore, just the area where there's no ore, not anywhere else. There we go. Then I can start doing the ore up here. And this will turn into regular industry. Although, I think I want to remove industry altogether in this area. And the reason I'm doing this is because once all this stuff that's being pulled out of the ground is pulled out of here, it'll go back to being fertile land, and I'm going to start making farmland here because I have to use these roads and waterways or I'm paying for them for nothing. So, there we go. That should be enough for now. Turn this on and see what happens. Yeah, we should wind up seeing all of these businesses disappearing, which they're doing. They're just popping right out of there. Uh-huh. Yep, we're losing all of these. Some of them are stubborn, they don't want to go, so I have to actually doze them out. But I've already taken out their, yeah, there we go. There you are. Okay, and I didn't want this one either, because I just want them to fill in here. Oh, I didn't put the water in here, did I? Yeah, I didn't. There we go. Okay, so I want, as soon as these work their way up here, then I'll have electricity coming off of here, and I can work my way into these areas for ore again. Okay, so we'll just leave that be for now. I'm not sure why we lost all of these. I had electricity going to them, but if we're going to have a problem with it, that's fine. What is that? Oh, interesting. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have industry available here if industry ever chooses to come back in. Although right now we have no call for industry. Well, we do. Just a teensy little bit down at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so I've done what I can here. I'm going to let these guys work their way back up. And they will. You know, they'll work off of what they have. But until then, we'll probably have a heavy drop in our income because a lot of it came from there. But I'm trying to set something up here. Okay, so we're at 45 minutes, and I just trashed a lot of stuff. And I want to end with, hopefully, it looks like we're going to be doing another nighttime thing. Going to be a lot of night stuff going on here, I guess. Okay, I just dropped down into Tony 56's mod, so lets me just immediately drop to ground level. I don't have to put my nose in the dirt anymore and then slide up to be able to get where I want to go, which I just love. Okay, we have this little park that I need to get rid of the maybe get rid of these big things on. I don't know, maybe not. No, maybe not, because it just has those. It doesn't have, yeah, that's okay. That park's nice. And is this one lit up at all? Oh, not very much, actually. I'll tab out of this and go take a look at it in the other mode. Let's see what we have. I don't know why, but he's got a spot here where there's none of this. And I don't know why that is, but it's missing. But I like his stuff so much that I just kind of hang on to it anyway. But maybe I can get a light in here later. Well, he does have little lights on it. I don't know. I have to wait and decide about that later. Okay. Oh my. Well, let's get down here and take a look at this from ground level. Oh, I guess I need to get out. I think I'm behind the houses. I do. I think I'm in behind the houses. I didn't mean to be. Where am I? Oh, there's where I wanted to. I wanted to go see the... By the time I get back out here and get down there, whoever's handling the fires is going to have taken care of them already. Yeah, they're already there, and I'm going to miss the whole thing. And apparently I'm the only one who's interested. There they go. Yep. Well, shoot, I missed that one. Gosh. Okay. Whoa! Okay, we still are in ghost mode. Even in Tony's. Nothing goes around you. They don't know you're there. So that makes you a ghost, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I'll just... Whoa! Okay. This fella's going somewhere. This little... Oh, Mary Young. Well, she's driving home, so I won't get very far with her. I guess everybody's going to be driving home, so I might as well just stick with the police car that I almost... Where is he? He had stopped along one of these buildings. There he is. Okay. Okay, responding to a call at Birch neighborhood. Alright, and in go the cops, and I swear to God, they come back out without anybody. But look down here. All of a sudden, there's a load of 33%. Means that they put somebody in the back seat. They Scotty beamed me up to the guy. I'm telling you. He just automatically wound up in the back seat. Okay. Now, they may be going to the police department right here. If they are, we're done, folks. Yeah, they are. I'd forgotten there was one here. And there it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Ah, maybe not. Okay. They're headed back out. Going somewhere. Forestry department, maybe? I mean, they're on that side of the road. Oh, gosh, I wish I could keep... I'm up at 50 minutes already on this. Oh, dear. I really want to stick with the police car for a while. I really do, but I don't know. He's only patrolling. He's not going to do anything but drive through everywhere. Oh, he's in the farming area. I can hear things. Yeah, I can hear pigs and cows. He's in the farming area. Well, that's not very big. Can anybody but me hear the critters? I don't know how. I'll turn up my volume. I don't know if that'll turn yours up or not. Okay. He's got he's only patrolling, but he's got his alarm on. No, maybe it wasn't him. Maybe that was somebody else. Okay, so he's on the freeway, headed somewhere now. Looks like down towards, well, the big neighborhood, I think, is, let's see, we came out of farming. Okay, he is now headed on the plateau that the secondary forestry department is on. The big plateau is up above. The business plateau is just up above to your left. So he must be going to forestry. There's nothing else here, and there's no road going from here elsewhere that he wouldn't have taken sooner if he wanted to go to one of the other plateaus, which means he's got to be going into forestry to do some patrolling there. And we're at 51 minutes and 40 seconds, and I really have to... I'm sorry, folks. I can't make it any longer than this. I gotta go. So I'll see you in episode 25. Bye.